everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Pseudo's Crochet and More. This is your host, Crystal. Today is going to be about the current deals on Premier Yarn's website. They are also showing, as you can see, that the big summer blowout's going to be starting soon. So I will try to do a video for that, but I can't guarantee that I'll get one done. Next week is very busy with doctor's appointments with my mother-in-law. But I wanted to come on here and show you these good deals that they've got going on for the current deals and for any of the clearance bag deals. There's clearance deals and there's hooks and needles deals. So we'll start with the current deals, which is where I'm at. Now, during, you're going to see this today. You'll see this today during Creative Grandma's live show today. Premier Yarns gave her a code to use during her live for people to receive free shipping, and I jumped on that and I got some of the puzzle cotton. Now I did also have some rewards, so if you love Premier Yarns and haven't signed up for their rewards program, it's a very good thing to do because you can save up your rewards and then use them when you need something, you don't have enough money, whatever have it be. If it's something new and you really want to try it, you can use your rewards towards that. So I did get some of the puzzle cotton Premier yarn. Premier puzzle cotton yarn. Oh my gosh, I'm going to click on it, show you the colors that are available while it's loading. So the first color that's on here is Dockside, which is like blues and tans and a lighter blue, like you're looking off the dock or on the beach. And then there's Snapdragon, which is a really beautiful color. It will show this one here. This is in knit. So if you crochet, it's not going to look the same. Unless you do single crochet, it may come out looking exactly like knit, but that just takes forever. And then the next color is Canyon, which is blues and tan. And here I'll show you what it looks like knit. And there's a little bit of gray in there too. I was thinking about getting that one, but because of where I'm at, we do have some canyons near us. No, not near us, but not far away from us. And that really does kind of look like the canyons. And then the next one is Earth Tones, which is like grays, like different colors of browns, some cream or white mixed into that. And then the last one is, which is the one I got, is the Carnival. Now I've never used this before. If you've ever used the puzzle cotton, let me know what you've thought about it in the comment section below. And this one has a lot of different colors, and it's got like red, orange, a white color, maybe even a red, like a darker red. You can see where my cursor's at up here, kind of changing to a darker color up here. But I liked this one, so I'll plan on doing something with that. I don't know if I'm going to follow one of their patterns that they have for this particular yarn, or if I'm going to come up with my own. Alright, and then we'll go back to the sale. That's all of them, and they're currently $5.39 right now. They're normally $8.99. This is a 4-weight yarn, medium 4-weight. It's 7 ounces, 200 grams, 349 yards, or 320 meters. And it comes in 12 colors. Well, they don't have 12 colors anymore, but they used to have a whole bunch of other colors. I'm not sure if they're going to be coming out with new colors or if they're going to be discontinuing this line. And it is a 57% acrylic and 43% cotton blend. It is hand washed. Do not bleach. Do not tumble dry. But I have one of those washing machines that doesn't have an agitator in it, so what I might do is just put it in there on delicate and then lay it flat to dry, depending on what I decide to make with it. This color here is almost like a pinkish peach. It's really weird on how that comes out. It's got some white in it and a very, very light pink. I know it may not look like that to you on there when you're watching this video, later today, but that's what I'm seeing on my end. All right. And then next is the Bloom DK, which I do have some regular Bloom, the bulkier Bloom, but I've never done the DK version. This one is currently 20% off. Normally $6.99. It's now $5.59. And let's see what colors they have available. This one. Now this one has a lot of different colors. I have one, the color I do believe that they discontinued from both was the blueberry one. Baby's breath. Okay, so I'm going to just go through this real quick and then I'll tell you the specs. This one is has mainly purple, white, and a little bit of red and green mixed into it. This one's called Sweet Pea. The next one is Peony. A lot of pink is the main color with white, red, and green. Morning Glory. A lot of blue. Lots of blue in that one. Apricot Blossom. A lot of pink, white, red, and green. Main color is the pink. This is the main color right here. And then we've got Hummingbird, which is actually it's the North Hummingbird. That's the state bird for Texas. I thought it was going to be another bird, but it's not. Okay. And then Baby's Breath. So that's mostly white because Baby's Breath, excuse me, is mainly white. And it's got some red and green for like the stem and I don't remember if they have petals on, like leaves on that or not. And then Hydrangea, I'm probably not saying that right. And here I'll show you, this one has what it would look like if you knit, or from what I understand, if you single crochet, the yarn, it should come out very similar to how the knit looks. So that's what this one looks like. So there's a lot of blues, pinks, reds, greens. Sandpiper. Let's see, this is this one here. Lots of brown, for those who love brown. Violet. And this one here, it looks like got the purple and the green and a lot of white. Sea Holly, which is a lot of white with a little bit of like purplish blue and like maybe mint. Is a very, very light blue right here. I don't know, let me see here. Yeah, it's like it's almost pastel, but it's not. All right, and then they got Gerbera, I don't know, I think that's Gerbera. You can correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section for anything that doesn't sound like what it says there. And this is what that one looks like. A lot of white or cream colored yarn with like a red and like a very light red with a little bit darker green. And then the last one is Iris. Now see, for me, I don't do good with white anything. So even if I make it for somebody else, I know how I am with white t-shirts, white pants, white yarn, all of that. I would have to do something like this where there's multiple colors in the yarn. I do use white. Don't get me wrong, I do use white, but I try to use as little as possible because anything white I'm eating, it's on me, it stains, it's over. All right. So that's it for the Bloom DK. Waiting for it to load. Then we got Bamboo Pop, which I know that they don't have a lot of colors in this anymore, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Let's see. Bamboo. Oh no, they've got quite a bit of colors. And then it's Ocean, Cream, Strawberry. I have some of this. It was one, I want to say that it was discontinued because it had like the dots in it and it wasn't actually like variegated like this one. This one's cotton candy. I don't see cotton candy in that. That's just my opinion. So there's quite a bit of this one. This one's $6.79. And it is a 50% cotton, 50% bamboo. It's a lightweight 3. It is machine washable on warm, but you do have, it does recommend laying flat to dry. And they only have one color that's sold out, which is silken, which looks like a silver color to me. All right, and then let's see here. Now we got Bamboo Fair. At 20% off, I think. It's $3.74, and they've got a lot of different colors, solid colors to choose from. This one is a 60%. Excuse me. It's a 60% bamboo, 40% cotton. It is considered a lightweight, a 3 lightweight or DK, or where, everywhere classifies that differently. They classify it as a lightweight 3. And it is 250 meters or 273 yards. That's not a bad price for a cotton blend, bamboo blend. And knitted knockers. They use this yarn, this one and the bamboo pop, for making for people who have had breast augmentations to help with that. And I only know this because when I used to go to the local yarn shops in the Virginia area, they would have them on display during this time of year. I don't know if it was all year round, because I never got to go any later than in May. Yeah, it was May when I stopped going to the local yarn shops. And not necessarily. I take that back. I stopped going too far out of where I lived after a certain point when my mother-in-law moved in with us, because just didn't feel right to leave the house for too long and then have to rush back if something happened and she needed us. So, all right, on to the next one. Cotton Fair. I think this one's. I'm just gonna go through these because if I do this all individually, I'll click it and I'll show you what they have, how much it is. Now, if you do decide you want to get some of this, I do have an affiliate link in the description box below. Anything that's earned from that will be put back into the channel. So, let's see. So, there's quite a bit of colors here available. And this is a 2 fine weight. So, it's a little thinner than the Cotton Fair was. And this one is 52% cotton, 48% acrylic. So if you have somebody that doesn't do well with bamboo, or you don't do well with bamboo, whether it's crocheting or otherwise, this is another option to use it. They do have, if the yarn is approved by Knitted Knockers, which is for the breast cancer stuff, they will have it underneath the information. That's a really thin yarn, but that's okay. Alright, next one is Cotton Fair, excuse me, bulky, which is the same fiber content as the Cotton Fair over here. It's just a thicker yarn. This one is a bulky weight, which is number 5. And there's quite a few colors here. Now this one does not say it's approved for the Knitted Knockers, so I'm guessing anything 3 and below, so 4, 3, and 2 are approved for the Knitted Knockers. And then we have the Stash Gold Chanel bags. Those are $5 right now. They're normally $8. Oh, I forgot to say the Cotton Fair bulky is $3.74, normally $4.99. Then we have the Just Value yarn, which came out at Dollar Tree, or $1.25 Tree, as some people like to call it, because they have risen, their prices have gone up. I did get some of these big value ones when they came to my local Dollar Tree, but I never see any other actual yarn in that store. So I don't know if it's just a one-off. When they get them and they're gone, they're gone. These are normally $6.99. They're now $5.94 right now during the sale. It is a 4-weight, 100% acrylic. It is machine washable and dryable on normal. tumble dry normal. What I like about Premier is all of their yarns have the Okotext certified approved information. So you know that it's been tested against a lot of stuff to keep you and your family safe. Okay. They have sold out of a couple colors here, but not a whole lot. They still have quite a bit of that in stock. And then we have the Just Chenille on the cone, which some people aren't a fan of it, so I'm wondering if they might be getting rid of it. I don't know. I used Chanel yarn, actually it was the Parfait. It was a little bit different from the Chanel. But the Parfait, I made my nephew a blanket with black and red. And I think he still has it, but he keeps it up because I think it started falling apart on him. I did the V-stitch, and I kind of made probably the stitches too big. But then again, I was just learning how to crochet, and I was so excited I finally got it down that, I had to make everybody a blanket, so. Alright, so this one is normally $24.99. It's on sale for $21.24. It is only 15% off right now, web exclusive. I think most of their yarn is web exclusive, but there's only a few yarns you can find like at Walmart. Alright, so they don't have any of their stuff, any of their colors sold out. It is considered a 5 bulky weight. It is machine washable, dry, flat. It is 100% polyester. And again, the Okotext. A lot of pretty colors, to be honest. I'm not into amigurumi. I am, but I'm not. I do them to test them out and to see if I can do that, once in a while, make something. Not like, that's my main goal with crochet. Alright, let's go back here. Okay, then there's the Just Yarn Ombre, which, if I'm not mistaken, they did have quite a few they have quite a few new colors. So this is normally $6.99. It's on sale for $5.94. And the new colors are butterscotch. It just looks like a bunch of different browns to me. I mean, that's just me. And this is what it looks like if you were to knit it. You can, this is the darkest, and then it kind of gets slightly lighter in color, and then it's lighter. The next one is Mustard Ombre, which if you're a big yellow person that likes yellows, that's, not a bad color. Rust Ombre, which is a different shades of red from the darkest to the lightest. Eggplant. I love purple, but I'm not sure. They don't even have a thing over here to click on to show you what it looks like worked up. But that's okay. You kind of got to get the idea from the other ones. It goes from the darkest to the lightest. And then there's the denim, I do believe. Yeah, a denim ombre. And then moss ombre. So there's a darker green, because this is fern, which is like a brighter green. And here's, actually I think I have a crochet version. Yeah, this is a crochet version in single crochet. This is fern. This is the moss, so it's a little darker. And then they've got packs of Just Yarn that you could get at Dollar Tree. These are a bag of 3 for $2, so that's a good price. It is the worsted. And they also have the active, same deal, 3 for $2. And then they've got the Just Chanel medley on the cone. This one's normally $24.99. It's on sale for $19.99 right now. Home cotton, a bag of 3 for $4, which is a good price. The Lana Lux Himalaya yarns bag of 5 for $5. So you're getting one they're $1 a piece. Same thing with the baby DK. It's Himalaya yarns as well. Five of them for $5. Lollipop bag of 5. They're also $5 a piece. Bamboo Bloom handprint bag of 5, $29. I'm not sure why this is in here if it's not on sale. I don't know. And they have 2 different colors. A Serene, which is this one, it's really pretty. And then Purple Party. Ooh, that's bright. Again, what I'm seeing here, it looks duller to me while I'm recording this, but it could look the correct way once I get it uploaded and everything. So you can choose from 2 different colors on those. They may be getting rid of them. Because it is a roving style yarn. You can tell right here it's kind of really thick yarn, and then it's kind of thinner yarn. That's kind of what happens when you do the Hanks. I'm trying to remember all the terminology. Hanks, yeah, that. Sweet roll, I love sweet roll. There's, last I looked, because I was debating on whether or not to get this or the puzzle cotton yarn. And I liked both colors, but I was like, I have quite a bit of puzzle or sweet roll still. And this one here, this is Cloud Pop. And this is what it looks like from the top of the cake, and then this is what it looks like worked up. This is, of course, knit. And then, excuse me, okay. A Blue Willow, which is grays, really dark blue, lighter blue. It looks like a storm to me. I would have called this Storm. But whoever named it what they wanted to name it. And then this is what it looks like worked up. Alright, let's go back to the deals here. Parfait XL sprinkles. These are 50% off because they're normally $7.99. They're now $4. There's quite a bit of colors to choose from. There's the blueberry, petunia, anemone. I don't know. I think I've looked at how to pronounce this, but I can never remember. Surf, wildflower, PB&J, hummingbird, fruit punch, and garden party. So there's still quite a bit to choose from those. I'm not exactly sure how long this will last, so if there's something that you like, I would suggest getting it now before it's too late. It's either out of stock of the color that you want, or it's no longer on sale. Alright, and then we got Premier Poppy. And that is normally $7.99. It's on sale for $6 right now. This is a 6-weight yarn. Kimchi. That does not look like kimchi. Kimchi does not look like that. Kimchi is fermented cabbage. Chai latte. I'll show you guys what it looks like worked up in crochet. That does not look like chai latte. Why would there be green? And this here is green. This color I'm cursoring over is green. That does not sound like... Well, I guess chai, it is green tea. Never mind, I take that back. Some of these colors don't sound like they look like they should be in this mix, but they have the professionals doing it, so... And then we got Pop Art. This is what this one. This one looks more like an Americana, almost Americana. Not quite, but almost. I'm guessing that's good vibes. That might be it. Ginger root. Show you guys this here. And this, yes, this is all single crochet here. And if you look at the knit version, it looks very close to this. Not exact, but it's the closest. Unless you do loom knitting, then it's not going to be exactly. Okay, this one's Festival. There's a lot of colors in that one. Cosmos. Vino. That's a wine. Sundown. That looks like nighttime. It's pretty colors. That is pretty. I wish I would have looked more at the sale earlier, but it's okay. Let's see. Bonsai. Bonsai. Sorry, Karate Kid days. I can tell that age. That tells you my age if I remember all that stuff. Quarry. I do really like that bonsai though. That's pretty. It's got some like lavender in here too. Okay. Vibes. Good vibes. Okay, that's not anywhere near Americana. Watercolors. That's like a pastel color. That's pretty. I like that. If you ever used any of these yarns that are currently on sale, let me know in the comments section and what you've made with them. I'd really like to know, see what everybody likes from Premier and what they've made with their yarns. Because it gives me ideas as well. Because sometimes you're just in a rut and you don't know, what can I do with this yarn? And I know a lot of people have different crochet patterns. They've got different ideas on what they would do with this type of yarn. Like I think Parfait, Chanel, blanket yarn in general should just be used as amigurumi yarn. Okay, which one was that? Okay, that's herb. That's up here, herb. Yeah, a lot of greens and red. It's interesting. Summer Market. Okay, you can get that, why they called it that. Portobello, which is a mushroom. A portobello mushroom. Ugh, I don't like mushrooms. The world could do without mushrooms. I don't know what their purpose is for, other than, but that's just my opinion. I know there's a lot of people that like them, like my husband. Everybody else in the house likes them, but me. All right, and the last color is Parakeet. And that's what it looks like, single crochet. All right, current deals. Oh, I have to go back to the next page. I hate that. Just go back to where you're at. What? Okay, now we got Bloom Chunky Big, which I think is the one that I have, but I bet they don't have the color I have. Because I got it when it was on clearance at Hobby Lobby, and then I went to a local yarn store, and they had it on clearance from their section too. And I'm like, nope, I'm getting all I can. I don't know what kind of project I'm going to make with it, but I'm going to get it. All right. So they only have one color. It's $3.99 from $7.99. I think that's like 50% off. Yeah. It's Tulip. And this is what it looks like worked up in knit. And again, you can try to single crochet. My mind went blank there for a second. You can try to single crochet to create the same effect. I wish they would do this kind of yarn for crocheters where it does the design instead of just being for knitters. Because I think that's why a lot of people stay away from these types of yarns, is because they feel like it's just for knitters, and it's not. You just have to be more patient with it if you want it to look like what it shows in knit form. Okay, back to the deals. Let's get these deals looked at. Ooh, okay. Now we have Premier Home Cotton on the cone, Cotton Fair bulky prints in a bag of 3 for $8, which is actually a pretty good price. Let's see, what colors do they have? We only have 2 more yarns, and then I'll quickly just show you the other pages. I'm not going to go individually like I am on this one, because these are the current deals, and you're getting really good prices at for these yarns. So they have 4 different colors. This one's sherbet. Now see, I've always called it sherbet. Sorbet. I don't know. I've always called it something else. Sherbet. But then Jennifer from Cinnamon Stitches said her husband corrected her and said it's not sherbet, it's sherbet. There's no. It's pronounced very strangely. We've added the R to it, but originally there's no R after the shur. It's sherbet. It's nothing sherbet. I guess it's just going to be automatic. This one here, that's the color of this one, and this is what it looks like worked up, which is cool. It reminds me of all the mixed colors together in the container from the grocery store. The next one is Fresh Blossoms. This is what it looks like worked up in knit. And then the last one is Sunrise. And this is what this one looks like worked up. And that does kind of look like a sunrise. Where I'm at, that's what it kind of looks like. It can look like that at sunset too. And you're getting three of them, and each of them has 130 yards. So you times that by 3. So if you need a couple packs for a project, just order a couple packs. Especially if you don't know what you're going to do with it when you get it. You just want to get it because it's a good deal and you don't want to miss out. That's the FOMO, fear of missing out. All right. Back to that next page. I probably won't go to those other yarns. So the last 2 is the Cotton Gold bag of 5. And this is a super fine yarn. This is something you would add to a regular yarn, whether it's like a superwash merino. It gives it an extra, I'll show you here, bling, because it has little things attached to it. And I think, because it's a 65% cotton, 8% metallic, which is the bling, and 25% paillette. So I'll show you this one. See these little bling things here, these little discs. It's to make it shine a little bit. I've never worked with this type of yarn. If you have, let me know in the comment section below and what you've made with it. Did you pair it with another yarn, like a white yarn, or a yarn that matches the yarn? Because they have quite a bit. They've only sold it at 1, 2, 3 of the colors. The first one is the gold, red with gold sequence, brown with multi-sequence. So this one's got different colored sequence. Bling. I'm just gonna call it bling. Lilac with purple sequence. And then there's the white with the iridescent. Plum with iridescent, so a really dark purple. Topiary, topiary. So that's like a green with silver. White with silver. Well, I guess that says iridescent. That says actually silver, and the rest of them are sold out. So, all right, one more yarn. Okay, the last one is Pampa, And this is a Himalaya yarn as well. You get a bag of 5 for $5, so $1 a piece. These ones wind up being $2 a piece. They don't have any reviews on them. Let's show you this one. So this one looks like it's actually chain spun. Let's see if I can get that to, no. It looks like it's chain spun. It doesn't even tell a lot of information about the yarn details. It says it's 100% cotton, 120 yards per ball. It's a 3 DK lightweight. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors you could get. Yeah, that's like chain spun. It's open and airy, so if you want something lightweight for the summertime, you could make something out of that with this. Okay, sale. So that's the end of the current sales, current deals, bag deals. So here's all the bag deals. A lot of these are on the other current deals page, so I'm not going to go over much of them. Anti-pilling, select colors, bag of 3 for $9, so they're $3 a piece, which is, I guess, a good deal. Then, of course, you've got the mystery bags in here because they don't label these all the time for the value bag acrylic ones. They just tell you that what fiber content it is and what weight of yarn it is. Cotton Deluxe, okay, next page. So if there's anything in here that you like and you want to get some before it's gone, that would be a great thing to do too. Now I have actually bought the clean cotton. I bought them from a local yarn shop, but I don't think I made anything with it yet. I usually turn those into washcloths because it's washcloth material, not garment material cotton. That's, oh wow, deluxe tweed. Now any of these universal yarns, I do believe they only put them on this page when they're having a clearance on it or a sale or deep bag deal thing. So that's that one. And the clearance, just go through this real quick. Sorry this video is so long, but I wanted to show you guys, what kind of deals are going on right now with Premier. And they do have a 15% off Just Yarn shop right now. There's something about the cotton as well, but I do believe, 25% off Cotton Fair. So if you don't get one of them that's in the current deal, I think you can add it to a different one, but I'm not 100% on that. And I think it's automatically added at checkout. Okay, so these are all the clearance items. They do have quite a bit actually from Universal Yarns. That's the upper, more, I don't know, I guess you could say bougie yarn. Because there's Premier Yarns, which is the more affordable yarns. You've got Universal Yarns, and there used to be one more that was even above Universal, but I can't remember to save my life which one that was. I don't think they had. Oh, Nicole by Stitch Studio. I think that was kind of in between the Premier Yarns and Universal, but they don't do Nicole Stitch Studio anymore. I think they turned that into the Premier Yarns only. All right. So there's that. All right, I'm just going to leave it on this page for a moment. Tomorrow I do have my unboxing for my next Hooks and Needles box. I was able to get this month's box, so I will show that to you, show you what I got. And then Thursday will be a video on the stitch pattern that I've been working on. I got the stitch down, but I wanted to make sure my ends were what I wanted them to be. So I will bring that to you Thursday. Friday's video will all depend on whether or not my Crochet Nation the newspaper, gets delivered between now and Thursday. So keep a lookout for those. I know I don't have my face on screen right now, but you'll see part of me on the next. Well, no, you'll see me on the next one, because I will have the camera on, facing me, so you guys can see what came in my hooks and needles box, and what mystery yarns I got this time, because I did get that back as well. And again, the big summer blowout sale starts in 7 days. Well, a little under 7 days. I do believe it starts on the 25th and it runs until the 29th. And there's also more exciting news coming. Actually, I will have a video for Friday, even if that Crochet Nation doesn't show up, because there's some exciting new news. I have to keep quiet about it. I can't tell you too much, but there is some exciting news from Premiere this Friday. So keep a lookout for that video. It will not be posted until later because of restrictions. I'm not going to be able to post it before a certain time. So just keep a lookout for that. I'm sure everybody's going to be posting about it once the information is released to the public. So just keep an eye out for that. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I know it was kind of weird seeing, you could just go to Premier Yarns and look. But if you're not sure, if you've never tried Premier Yarns, this is a great time to do it, with the current sales and with the big summer blowout sale coming soon too. So you can kind of keep an eye on. And I don't know how they're going to be working that this year, because I know sometimes they do it like so many per day and then they change it the next day on what's going to be available for the sale. So I will post when that actually starts next week. Again, I don't know how my videos are going to be next week because of the back-to-back appointments with my mother-in-law. She's got an appointment Tuesday. As soon as I get off work, I got to go take her to. And then on later Thursday, I have to take her to another appointment. So I will do my best to get you guys 5 videos next week, but I cannot guarantee it. And if I don't, then I will just pick up the next week. All right. Well, I hope you all stay safe, stay cool with these weathers that we are having, because I know where I'm at, it's over 100 and we have no humidity, so it's dry heat. So stay safe, stay cool, stay hydrated, and until next time, I hope you also stay crafty. Yeah, I'm just losing it with this intro. Exit. Okay, here we go again. Alright, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you've ever used any of these yarns that were on the sale section, whether it's current deals, clearance, bag sales, there is also, I didn't even show you guys this, the hooks and needles deals. Why the heck didn't I show you guys this? I don't know. If you've ever tried any of these, now, there is a pretty cool, that's cool. Symphony Dreams Crochet Hook Set. Wow. They actually look, I'm sorry. I just want to look at these real quick. Wow. $40. They're normally $50. And they are Susan Bates style. Oh, they're Tunisian hooks. Okay. That's why. I mean, if you like Tunisian crochet, I mean, you can use those, but you can also use them for regular crochet too. You don't have to use them for just Tunisian. But they're meant for Tunisian crochet. Okay, let me go back to that. Yeah, I'm scatterbrained today. Alright, again, if you like today's video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have you ever used any of these yarns particularly. Let me know and what you've made with them. I really like to know, see what everybody's making. And I hope you all stay safe, stay crafty, stay warm, stay cool and hydrated. Bye bye.